The Real Housewives of Beverly Hills star Dorit Kemsley has shared a sad update with her fans, announcing her separation from husband Paul, PK, Kemsley after 9 years of marriage. Dorit and PK joined the cast of Rhobh in Season 7 and have fascinated viewers ever since with their upscale and global lifestyle. Although the couple appear to be polar opposites, as Dorit is very high maintenance and PK is more laid back, they always supported one another and maintained a united front during conflicts with castmates. While Dorit and PK have displayed their close bond over the years on Rhobh, their marriage has not been without challenges. Dorit previously addressed the difficult times she and PK were going through on the show. PK was often away from his family on business, and Dorit's personal struggles were compounded in his absence. Now, the two have decided to officially take some time apart as they navigate the next steps in their relationship. Inside Dorit and PK's marriage, they juggle parenting and businesses. Dorit and PK are the parents of 2 young children, son Jagger and daughter Phoenix. The couple is a prime example of Beverly Hills sophistication, with a pristine home and frequent cameo appearances by family friend Boy George. During her time on the show, Dorit built up her swimwear company, Beverly Beach. PK, meanwhile, was often traveling abroad for business in his native England. Both PK and Dorit have been the subject of lawsuits, which they addressed openly on the show as the cost of running a successful business. In 2021, Dorit was robbed at gunpoint during a harrowing home invasion while her children slept in their rooms. PK was in London at the time. In seasons 12 and 13 of Rhobh, Dorit shared her experience with her resulting PTSD, something PK struggled to understand. During a film therapy session, PK questioned the scope of Dorit's PTSD and wondered whether she sometimes used it as an excuse. While the trauma from the robbery drew the couple closer together in some ways, it also caused Dorit to live with anxiety, and she did not always feel supported by PK. Dorit addressed their struggle in Season 13. She admitted they had spent time apart. Dorit and PK have been open about the state of their relationship in good times and bad, and in Season 13, Dorit acknowledged she and PK were struggling. She opened up about her disconnect from PK to castmate Kyle Richards, who was in the midst of a separation from husband Mauricio Umansky. When PK surprised Dorit for their anniversary with a lavish evening in a hotel, she could not shake her anxiety enough to appreciate his efforts. It became apparent that although the couple cared deeply for one another, they were no longer emotionally connected. At the Season 13 reunion, Bravo star Dorit gave an update on the status of her marriage. She said her relationship with PK grew worse after filming Wrapped and that he had even stayed in a hotel for several weeks. However, at the time of the reunion taping, Dorit said they were in a better place than ever, which she attributed to PK's recent sobriety. She appeared optimistic about the state of their relationship while acknowledging the depths of their divide. Dorit and PK announced their separation. They continue to work on their relationship. Dorit announced her separation from PK in an Instagram post on May 9, 2024. The statement touched on their struggles in recent years and the scrutiny they had endured. Dorit framed the separation as an attempt to safeguard our deep friendship and maintain a harmonious environment for our children. There is no mention of how long the couple has been officially separated. Dorit had last posted pictures with PK on March 7 for their anniversary. Dorit and PK's statement emphasizes how they are prioritizing their children. Their statement makes clear that Dorit and PK still love and care for one another. It is respectable that they decided to take time apart before their relationship soured beyond repair. While separation is never easy, it is even more challenging when the marriage has played out on television over the years. After witnessing Dorit and PK's struggles, especially throughout the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills Season 13, news of their separation hardly comes as a shock. As countless couples have discovered, appearing on a reality show can intensify any existing issues in a relationship. However, Dorit and PK clearly care deeply for one another, and they have repaired their relationship before. Their separation will force them to evaluate whether they can leave their issues behind once and for all. Dorit and PK discussed their separation on Season 14. They've had issues for years. Rhobh Season 14 premiered on November 19 after more than a year since Season 13. Within minutes of the first episode, Dorit was speaking with fellow cast member Erica Jane and bluntly told her she and PK were separated. Erica, in shock, couldn't believe what she was hearing. Several episodes have aired since, with PK even talking to Kyle's ex-husband, Mauricio Umansky, about his situation. So far, it seems Dorit and PK needed a break from each other following the robbery and PK's drinking problem. During Rhobh Season 14, Episode 2, Dorit and PK later sit down together at dinner to discuss the issues in their marriage and what went wrong. From their short conversation, it seems like Dorit and PK still love each other but can no longer commit to being in a relationship. PK loves to be social, while Dorit is content staying at home with the kids. They left the conversation there, with hopefully more to discuss later in the season. Will Dorit and PK get back together? Never say never. As for whether Dorit and PK will get back together, there's still a possibility. While Dorit does make it seem like they probably won't be in a relationship anymore, the two have so much love for one another that it's difficult to imagine Dorit without PK and vice versa. The two have a lot to work on in their marriage, but it doesn't seem either is willing to budge, especially PK. Dorit changed, and he's not happy about that. Hopefully, now that PK is sober, he'll want to spend more time with the family, which could bring them back together.